Pure class.
Yo, yo, how's it going?
Pure class.
It's just so dull. Like, the game is awful. It's not even about, like, how strong or weak Moira is, right? The game is just playing really badly. And you know what? I'm okay with it for now. Because I'm happy that Blizzard were brave. Now, here's the real test. We need to see how Blizzard responds. Because that's going to determine if they're like a good game company or a stubborn, like, we know best company. You can, right, look. So, I'm figuring things out. I certainly lean towards much more damage, but I'm still trying to get some sort of healing in there. I need to find a way to increase my healing while also retaining enough, like, damage and making use of right clicks constantly. I may even look to heal orb, like, more. Yeah, I've been playing a fair bit off stream. Like, I haven't been able to play the game for very long in, like, one sitting. Just because it's that dull. So I thought I'm only going to play, like, a few games and then I'll, so there's no point in streaming. So, yeah, what I'm actually leaning towards is maybe if I can just, like, bounce heal orbs around and just right click, because damage orbs are only good for resources, but I'm not really running out of resources because I'm not healing that much. And the damage orbs, sure, they stack damage and right with the right click, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure things out. Like, the fact that we can't tank or contest or survive, like, any sort of damage to basically, like, the triple DPS buff is pretty insane. No. But it's not about the minus 20% at all. Right, you're thinking as healing as just, like, one thing. Like, the amount of heals that you put out on a player. That's not healing. Like, it's part of it. It's part of the equation. No, the season's awful. Right, so look. I can heal my team this way, right? But if I was to say throw a damage orb and this player goes for cover, they're no longer damaging. So that's like healing by proxy. So you do get healing by proxy with damage orbs. Because it's not about healing the damage that your team takes. You're able to reduce the amount of damage that the enemy team deals. And that's more efficient this season. Because of the DPS passive, because of a number of things, right? Dealing more damage is going to actually heal your team more than actually healing your team. And that's the thing, because we're trying to keep our team alive, but the best way that we can keep our team alive is to either eliminate or pressure out their threats that are dealing damage to them. That's why damage orbs are like really high value.
We're doing this my way.
But no damage, because we're not a DPS hero, we don't get to apply the passive. But the problem is all of Moira's damage is now in a right click. I like damage orbs, how they can pressure through shields like targets behind the tank and stuff, right? We're discorded, so we've got to leave. Why are you still in the open, mate? I want to get discorded now. So that I can clear it, so I'm not discorded when I stay there longer. But of course Zen doesn't miss shots anymore.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. Misery made manifest.
Barrier is nearly spent.
Intuition.
I slept the target.
I'm under attack.
Yeah, so I feel like Anna was 3-2-1ing that.
Receive my aid. Your end is within my reach.
Ow.
Activating the barrier.
Where did the tracer go?
Taste of poison.
In here?
Surrender to my will.
We're discorded, so it's GG. My team are running from the car.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
It's not so much who Zen is like better. The thing is, the heroes that are the strongest in terms of support are the ones who can do more things at once. So you take like a Zen. Zen can heal and damage amplify at the same time. That's one of the reasons why he's strong. And then you'd think, oh well, maybe, oh, that's ours.
What is that melody?
Well done.
Repairing your cellular makeup.
Not moving carts, so we're okay.
Over there.
Hello.
Actuating the barrier. The barrier is weakened.
No one can hide from my sight.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Ah, missed the jump. Now we're dead.
No opposition is
Nano
insurmountable.
boost administered.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Discorded, no fade, so we're dead. Oh,
Eyes open now. Time again to try again. Misery made manifest.
It's kickoff.
My barrier is gone.
Anguish and despair.
What is that melody?
Surrender to my will.
Evidence suggests a sniper. Barrier initialized.
Yeah, my team just want to sit back and let them push the cart.
The universe is singing to me.
Careful, we're outnumbered. You're broken.
Complete. Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Pure class.
Hitbox changes were very bad. The heal debuff was very good. The heal debuff needs to be like the whole hitbox changes. Just all of it needs to be reverted. That's an absolute disaster.
By your design.
Pondering anything unusual? Dangerous?
No, never.
Don't have the mythic skin on this account.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
If they change the the hitboxes, right, then they need to lower the damage. I'm okay with them making things more accurate, but you have to lower the damage. Damage was never too low. Healing was too high. I don't know why they've decided to increase damage. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
1. Escort the payload.
Do it together.
Persistence is always rewarded.
Hello.
Your end is within my reach.
Hello there.
Mending you. Hold on the cloth. My condition is improved. Receive my aid.
No one can hide from my
I've
sight.
dealt with cynics before.
I like the concept of the DPS passive. Just the hitbox changes was so stupid.
Such is the price of progress.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
You're broken. May I?
Over there.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
Pain is inevitable. Surrender to my will.
Oh, hey.
Misery made manifest. Your will is truly mortal.
أنا محدش يقدر عليا.
Big stanger lat. That's much better. Oh, engage.
Discorded long range tracer who can't miss. Nice. I don't know what rank it is. It's like placements on this account. I recognize some names, but
Preparing your cellular makeup. A taste of
No one
poison.
can hide from my sight.
A sip for the parched. You need only ask for my help. You cannot escape me.
that was huge, dude, reading the orb there. Oh shit. Bubble! Not a fade jump.
Minister. Your end is within my reach. Pain is inevitable. Well done, Necrotic.
No one can hide from my sight.
Big stanger. Persistence is always rewarded. About time. Enhancing your vitals. You cannot escape me. Such grievous wounds.
Hey, 2 minutes each.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Who gets the attacker's advantage? They do, of course they do. Hey, Diva's got more damage than me.
Humanity is shattered.
Or a monkey even.
I will find the key.
I heard town failed another mission. Going soft.
Do not speak to me unless you wish to lose your other eye.
I'd still be the better shot.
This looks like the best
You
team
can't
in
make
the
that
solar
one, right?
system.
Ark's house.
Push your limits. Nothing breaks that
I'm
I
the reason
cannot
you use
mend.
Moira. I'm so sorry.
Over there.
5, 4,
If only you watched Zen streamers, like Grim.
1.
Misery
Attackers
made
incoming.
manifest.
Stop the payload.
You need only ask for my
Zen went through here last time. He's got no footsteps, so...
Let go. Need repair. Your end is within my reach. I need healing. You will be renewed.
No.
Someone called?
Time again to try again.
Yeah, maybe not.
Big style. Reforming you. Can feel this.
60 seconds.
I require assistance. You're broken. May I? A taste of poison. I'm restored.
Remember how I said like DPS is the best? It reduces healing, the amount of healing they have. Well, their Sojourn right now is not shooting the rest of my team.
No one can hide from my sight. I am unbreakable. Now I truly feel alive.
I am from the UK, the United States of Great Britain.
Score 3-4. Switching sides.
What's the time there right now? There's a clock up the top right of the stream. Are we back on flanking Moira? No, I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting until there's changes. So right now I'm just playing games of Overwatch. I guess we're kind of limit testing things, but
I will find the key.
I'm really not too focused because my way of thinking is if the game stays like this, I won't be playing the game very long. So there's not too much point in putting in effort to figure out how to play if the two choices are either there's changes to the game or I stop playing the game.
Store. Let us see to it.
Five, 4.
The shiny spray, season 23, finished in top 500.
Your ass payload is in your class.
Sniper, be careful.
I'm under attack. You cannot escape me. Not eyes open now. Give yourself to me.
The barrier has fallen.
A taste of
Ah, he did manage to eat it. Oh, jeez. Before I was a Moira main, I was a top 500 DPS. Hanzo mostly with a lot of Torb as well.
Sniper, be careful.
60 seconds remaining.
I feel like I should push up and pressure Diva, maybe, maybe not.
misery made manifest.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Double, triple kill.
It doesn't matter if you win by a minute or a mile. That was a cringe American accent. I can do better, I'm not going to do.
Play of the game.
Oh, what? Oi, oi. Savaloy. Kiriko right on the edge of coalescence range.
Misery made manifest. Pure class.
Yay. Flat says Moira's A tier. Do you disagree? Yes. But Moira isn't too bad. It's just the game's horrible. Right, the thing is, all supports, apart from Zen, feel awful right now. All of them. So, it's very difficult to just be like, oh, Moira's so terrible right now. It's like, yeah, all of them are terrible right now. They all feel terrible right now. It's then a competition on who's the most terrible. And, okay, the way that I see it is that heroes that are good right now are heroes that can damage amp, because damage has been buffed and it's more reliable, so therefore you get extra value. Then you've got heroes that can do healing and damaging at the same time. Now Mercy's obviously, while I've said, oh, she's good because she can damage amp, right? She also suffers from not being able to damage herself. So for me, like, even Illari could potentially be quite good right now. But because Illari can heal and damage at the same time, you can put your pylon out and then just start shooting, right? Zen can heal, damage, and amp at the same time, which is why he's just S tier, right? Brig can still damage, has some shielding, which is really good against DPS, and can heal at the same time. Bap can heal and damage at the same time. Plus, his ult amplifies damage. So it's like, basically, Bap can just do that minimum heal while he's damaging. It doesn't affect him, right? Yeah, and of course Lamp, which Lamp's been buffed because there's more damage. Like, for example, you put a lamp here, that lamp is now going to absorb more damage effectively, because any of the players who are getting shot over here do more. Mercy also gets value through res, because that's just, you know, one-time heal. The problem with, so Moira, this is why Moira's also okay, because although Moira can't heal and damage and she has to choose between, it's like, oh, do I damage orb or do I heal orb and stuff? Remember, she can still apply heal over times to do some healing, and then she can damage. She can still set up orb zones and deal damage. She can still fire a damage orb and heal up. So she can kind of do a bit of both, right? But she can't do as much and doesn't have the utility to compete with, like, Baptiste, for example. Also, like, when someone mentioned Flat says that something's S tier or whatever, look, the guy, I believe he's a nice guy, right? And he's an entertaining content creator, but I don't think that Flat should be your source of Overwatch opinions. Like, he's not far off, right? He's not far off with his stuff, but I still just don't think, you know, he makes a lot of content. Well, in my opinion, like, I don't want to shade on anyone, right? I don't want to throw shade, right? But there's a reason why he was adamant that Overwatch needs to have stacks in the game and wants to play with, you know, other GM players. And right, just to be clear, I watch loads of his TikToks and stuff. It is entertainment, right? But I'm also being real with, like, an opinion, and it is just an opinion. You guys can differ from me, like, that's fine. I'm sure enough people have bad things to say about me as well, and their own opinions, and that's okay. I think that he's done an amazing job being a content creator, by the way. I think, like, genuinely. Like, he's really, like, stepped up the level. There's not many content creators who are putting out the level of content that he is. Do you ever play with top 5? I mean, yeah, I don't really group up with players. Not very often.
Your end is within my reach.
As I said, he's not far off, but there's also a hell of a lot of bias in what he speaks about.
Subdued.
Like, put it this way, that they were saying, and not just him, right? Loads of people were saying, oh, we need to have stacks in the game so we can play with friends. The game's so not enjoyable when we can't play with friends. And so Blizzard went, okay, and they introduced a 5-man ladder stack. And guess what? No one played it because there wasn't the demand for it. And those who did play it, hey, they got to play with their friends, but they stopped playing it, right? Why did they stop playing it? Because maybe just playing with friends isn't the reason why they want stacks. I haven't looked at all the tier lists and stuff. Look, it's also situational, and the meta's still evolving. So the reason why people are making tier lists is because it's content, right? Because everyone wants to know, who are we meant to play this season? And to be honest, everyone's still figuring it out. Like, you'll get the same heroes appear, and then suddenly someone figures out a counter for them. Like, maybe something like you might see Orissa's suddenly becoming really popular just out of nowhere. So while it's all figuring it out, like, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
The rework they were going to do with Moira, no. It killed the hero. I assume you mean Necrotic, but I have strong feelings about how bad that is. Bounce back. Okay. Go top.
Over here.
Your end is within my reach.
Yeah, Tracer dies.
Everyone, heal up.
Oh shit. I haven't been hit with the DPS passive, so I do still get some sustain.
Barrier is near. Barrier unsuccessful. A threat emerges. Hostile here. Supplies are activated. Out of my way, or I'll run you over.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
I was. Enemy here.
Progress is seldom
What changes would I like to see? All of the hitboxes completely reverted. Like, none of that was needed for any of it.
misery made manifest.
And then the DPS passive, I think you need to apply a certain amount of damage to a hero before it procs.
Surrender to my will.
Form up on the payload. Move it out. Behavior.
A taste of
Follow down.
poison.
Resolute minds are always persecuted. Receive my aid.
The DPS passive's a really good idea. This is the thing, but they've stacked it, making every, like, diamond player into a GM player. And then imagine what it's like in GM.
Eyes open. The barrier spun. Enemy vector counted.
You cannot escape me.
Behind you. Payload in motion.
Nice on Sigma. You're right, but it will stagger him, but
Evolution is a painful path.
healing orb's not going to do anything. There's DPS shooting at him. Damage buff DPS.
What is it now? I offer something more. Big stunner left. Reforming you.
Oh, I didn't hit the top wall.
With the payload, Bugamish. Your end is within my reach. You will be renewed. Surrender to my will.
EMP activated.
Back off. You're broken. May I? More swimmers in the deep end of the data pool.
Enemy spotted.
My power emanates.
Tactical visor activated. There's an enemy here.
Oh!
Such glorious wings.
You have to, like, max range the tracer.
You're sleeping. The payload is in our care. I see an enemy. Big stunner left. Armagon. Surrender to my will.
EMP activated.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Your end is within my reach.
Round 1 complete. Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
The thing is, right, that they increased health to then allow players to survive more damage, but they think, like, the damage is so much higher than the health increase. Like, damage is constant throughout the game,
I'm hoping
but,
for an even
like,
mission.
having an extra, say,
Don't
50
make it
health
harder than it needs to be.
it just doesn't mean anything. Like, so once you've taken 50 damage, that's, like, it. You then need to be healed for the rest. Whereas they get the damage for the whole time.
4,
I like the out-of-the-box thinking, but they've had some massive problems with the implementation. And the question is, does the game play better now? Well, no. I don't want to use my orb yet.
Enemy located. A taste of poison. You're broken. The specimen has been disposed of. You cannot escape me.
No.
You need only ask for my help.
I shoot him.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Who needs healing?
I want enemy here.
Big stanger lad.
Hostile here.
I'm untouched. Systems high.
We still have to watch the C9. I would push into their spawn when the tank goes through, but
Surrender to my will.
Tactical visor activated.
Repairing your cellular makeup.
I see an enemy.
My power emanates.
That warms the bones.
uh-huh.
Enemy spotted.
This position is insurmountable.
Do.
What's good?
Receive my aid. You cannot escape.
Yeah, actually, come to think about it, Necrotic Orb would actually be pretty good right now. Oh, nice.
It's got that payload in its track.
It's not like we can use damage orbs anyway.
Great minds are always persecuted.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
EMP activated.
Oh.
Strength becomes mine.
Catch you later.
A taste of poison.
Enemy spotted.
Such is the price of progress.
We're discorded, so we die. Except for amazing dodging. No, but he's got 1 billion health.
Tango spotted.
Bothersome.
Got eyes on an enemy.
Enemy, you're mine now.
A challenger. Tango spotted.
Oh, discorded. Do you see how quickly we just died as soon as we were discorded?
I've dealt with cynics before. Surrender to my will.
Out of my way or I'll run you over. Pass into the Tactical visor activated.
I swear, like, sticks have got easier this season as well. Like, the amount of people that are getting stuck by tracer bombs is insane.
60 seconds.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
Heat check. Affirmative.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Big EMP, massive EMP. The amount of shit that just cancelled is insane.
Time again to try
10
again.
seconds remaining.
Victory grows ever further from their reach. You cannot.
Victory.
Yeah, Necrotic Orb was a disaster. Like,
Play of the game.
and this is a classic example of what I was saying before the match about a content creator. Like, 3/4 of them were going, "Oh my god, this ability's so broken. Like, Moira S tier." And I'm sitting there going, hang on a minute. Moira's Necrotic Orb would get a 75% damage reduction. Anna's Sleep is 100% damage reduction. And it makes them lay on the floor. And she's got unlimited range hit scan projectile with a scope. And she's got a nade that prevents enemy healing and buffs ally healing. And she's got a nano boost that amplifies damage and gives an instant health boost and adds damage reduction to the target. But Moira's going to be broken with a 75% damage reduction and a nerf to fade. No more damage orbs. Okay. Content creators. Be right back, one sec.
Pure class.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key. I could have rebuilt you without all that.
No, the radius on it was very, very small. Realistically, you're never going to hit more than one player.
Like other creations?
That is a matter of perspective.
Not unless they're already crowd controlled, like in a grab or something. It was also slower moving than sleep, so, and it didn't interrupt the ability. So for example, if you used it on a Farah that's ulting, she's still going to be ulting.
Get in sight, and this will go smoothly.
And more damage would hit you before your projectile arrived on them.
For the parched. Misery made manifest. No wound is more mortal.
They're taking the objective!
Be nourished.
Name's Cassidy.
The Junker Queen stands with ya.
Great minds are always persecuted. A cure for all the tales.
They've got the turret!
I'm restored. May I?
I'm just taking objective! Over there!
Pain is inevitable.
You're standing still. You're just taking unlimited damage.
Think you can take me? Let's find out!
I require assistance. Your end is within my reach. Your fate is in my grasp. Surrender to my will.
All hail the corpse crushed!
Enemy located.
I need healing!
No wound is truly mortal. Pain is inevitable. Unassailable prowess.
No one can stop me!
Eyes open now.
Enemy turret down!
Big stanger light.
Let's take him to the wasteland!
Step Rider. There's fire.
I can't fade because I've got to wait for the Discord. Oh, I was already Discorded. Fine. I was waiting for it. I didn't notice it was on.
No opposition is insurmountable. Repairing your cellular matrix.
All hail the queen!
Your end is within my reach. Enhancing your vitals. Surrender to my will. Administered.
First round, 1.
Blink, smack, repeat. Boom!
Eyes open.
Score 1-0.
Why is the season the worst season? Because it's the worst season. Because the game plays like shit.
Is this one a scrap or a heist? I wasn't listening.
Oh, did I bring my sun cream?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Manny, they can't fix matchmaking. Matchmaking can never be fixed. It's a game of RNG. Blizzard only knows so much information about players.
There's a test subject. A cure for all the tales.
Helix Rocket's going to be painful. Yeah, we got you.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
I have the objective.
Oh, there's a DPS here now. I was fine before the DPS arrived.
Surrender to my will. What is it now?
Didn't want to go up there anyway.
My soul is alight.
Oh.
A sip for the parched.
I guess we don't live there then. Okay. Gone. Nice.
Now, to start anew.
The dragon becomes me.
Can we get there in time? I don't want to fade jump the gap. Ah, wrong way. It's alright, I've only been playing this game a few years. Don't you...
Open now.
I knew it. But then I saw him go out the other entrance and I was like, ah, I'm okay, I can go through here. Because obviously the Torb goop was on the floor in the other door.
I've dealt with cynics before. Pain is inevitable.
Hey, look nice.
I require assistance.
Nah. Normally everything in Overwatch is so garbage looking.
The objective.
Repairing your cellular makeup. Your end is within my reach. A cure for all the tales.
I threw the healing orb just in case I die on entry. You're gonna need a heal ready for this other boot. Don't have Transcendence, or if you do use it, or just have a billion health and don't die. That also works, you know, that also works.
Bothersome.
You know, we just use Coalescence, but you've got so much more health.
Be nourished. Eyes open now. That's much better.
Okay. Yeah. They want to reduce... Nice touch, by the way. They want to reduce healing in the game, so they scale up everyone's health and then they don't increase the damage aspects of her ult.
Score.
So now her ult can't heal very much and can't damage as much in relation to their player's health. Makes a lot of sense. But then same with damage orbs. I can understand healing orbs because they want to reduce healing.
I'm gonna finish this war.
No, her ult is a beam weapon.
We should begin.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
It's just the hitbox changes don't make any sense. Like, it makes none at all. You reduce healing, damage is increased. Yeah.
I'm restored.
I'm playing so passively as well. But it's because they've got a Zen, I just get discorded, right? We can kill turrets faster, but then we get discorded, shot by one Torb shot, and then we get slammed by wall.
Progress is seldom won with ease. You're broken. Enemy, may
I know we're Wing, so we're going to get killed by Torb, but I was hoping maybe I could kill the ball.
No one can hide from my sight.
Make the game, but you can still play the game. Like, I don't get that logic. Like, what, like, you're gonna make support players feel worse, and you're gonna make DPS players what, feel better? Like, no other game feels the need to suddenly increase all of the hitboxes in the game, like the damaging side of it.
Are you done? Enemy turret. Scrap it.
fall in vain. Be nourished. Taste of poison. Your turn. Switch.
Nope.
Enemy here.
Receive my aid.
You're so lucky I was healing there, and that you naded yourself.
My will.
Where's the Torb turret? There. I'm discorded as well, which sucks.
Enemy turret is no more.
And I'm getting no value here.
No opposition is insurmountable.
Yeah, they increase all the DPS hitboxes, right? And then you've got Zen amplification, or like damage amplification's just 10 times worse now. Like, well, as in better for the people getting amplified. Oh, I'm so dead here. Is anyone going to push forward at any point? Like, whole team's just trying to snipe.
Great minds are always persecuted.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. GG.
Now, to start anew. Receive my aid.
Helping you out.
I've got you in my sights.
Defeat.
That's what happens when you do a lot of healing. Your team doesn't do anything. I've seen like 5 clips of tanks getting killed in less than half a second. Now, yeah, it's when ults are popped, but like, what? So ults are just win buttons now, like 100%. Because, yeah, there's Cloudy. I've seen an Orisa just get absolutely deleted. Because what you get now is you get like discorded targets that are then shot by more accurate weapons through like Baptiste's window. You combine those and it's like, yeah, ridiculous. It's like, okay, so if you want less healing in the game, I get that, right? I completely get that, because you could fight against 2 supports and they could just peel for each other, right? And they just wouldn't die to even like 2 DPS and a tank or something. You just couldn't kill them. So it needs to be less healing in the game. Less of that like peel sustain. That doesn't mean that you've got to make damage easier to hit and then keep the heal numbers the same. Like the DPS passive, the concept of it is brilliant. It's only the hitbox stuff which has made any difference. That's what's really screwed the game over. The health increase isn't the end of the world, right? Because of the whole burst damage thing. I'm okay with that. So now what you should have, this is what would make a good game, right? Or at least a better game. And what I thought was coming out in Season 9 when they announced, well, or some of these stuff was leaked, right? I thought, okay, you're going to have increased health on players, and you're going to have effectively reduced healing when DPS are shooting at targets, right? So DPS get more value because DPS were really suffering. They just were, right? And supports were thriving. And so what you need to do is you need to weaken supports, increase DPS. But you don't need to increase DPS against tanks. You need to just increase DPS against like the supports, for example. So then tanks are good at pressuring out DPS. DPS should have to fear tanks, right? And then supports should have to fear DPS. And that's kind of how it should work. And I think increased health to reduce burst damage, that's cool. Effectively reduced healing because of the DPS passive, that's cool. There just was no need to increase the damage output of all these heroes as well. There's none at all. It doesn't make any sense. And then they post something like, oh, accuracy numbers are where we're expecting. It's like, why are you increasing accuracy? Like, I don't get it. Like, why did you feel that you needed players to hit more shots? I can't find a justification for it. Like, why do players need to get rewarded for missing?
Amid discord, we will find tranquility. Your answer lies in stillness. My soul ignited. My heavy burden to
3
bear.
body shots.
This does not bode well for you. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Like, The thing is, health is static, damage is constant.
A cruel fate.
Right? What they could do is, rather than increase damage, they can reduce healing. If they really want to, right? If they think that the DPS passive is not enough, just reduce healing by a small amount with the DPS passive. So then for the rest of the time, it means that players who get hit have time to get out of the fight, but they're out of the fight for longer because healing's reduced. Right? So the burst damage heroes are still getting value. They're getting value because you shoot a player, they get low health, but they don't get killed. They have to leave the fight, and now the healer's occupied healing them up. So then they can return to the fight. But the healer's got a choice to make. You know, do you, like, that player's out the fight, do you just give them a quick heal or something, or are you going to get them back up to full health? They might have to peek out with less damage. You get this, like, less sustain across your whole team that way. Instead, just making, like, it's like you could literally just, like Discord, a Tracer probably dies.
And now you have found peace.
Oh, okay.
Virtuosity is an admirable virtue.
That's how much aiming, right? I can effectively do this. Oh. Because you don't need to hit all your shots, right? Okay, let's go a bit more crazy. Okay, we're missing someone. We're going this, like, wild.
My soul ignited.
That's kind of nuts that...
Mastery cannot be concealed. Attachment is the source of all suffering.
Double kill.
Reflect upon your actions.
And you know, there's Zen players who are insanely good already, and now just out of nowhere they're crazy good. And guess what? Another reason why Zen's so strong. Let's say the enemy team's got a monkey or something, right? And the Zen sits far enough back that he's not affected by the DPS passive. But oh look, he's got 275 health now for that tank. And then, guess what? They buffed kick damage.
I am effervescent. A telling blow.
So Zen plays at ranges where he's less affected by the DPS passive because he may not get shot. They buffed his health, so when tanks decide to, like, actually jump on him, he can survive for longer. And then they buffed the ability that effectively it sets up a shot, right? Okay, I can't aim, but so if I recall, like, if you kick someone, yeah, there's like a combo, right, where you'll basically kick them. Okay, is it just straight? I haven't done. So the good Zens will know, like, okay, yeah, I think it's slightly up.
I am effervescent.
It's when you can fire your first shot and where they move to. So in general, if you kick them, no, yeah, tiny bit up, I think you need to aim.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I think it suits the map a bit. I mean, it probably doesn't, but whatever.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
Nothing ventured, Nothing.
I was so on board and I was so excited, like, for this season as well. That's the worst part. I was so on board with the changes, and to be honest, I've not wanted changes, like, or big changes for a while. And when they announced those ones, I went, okay, this can work.
Comes from within, as does failure.
Now it's just like this actually left, like, the development beta with them going, I think this is a good idea. That's the sad part. Like, at least with the Necrotic or Moira changes, right? They reverted it. You know what, let's go more aggressive.
Over here.
Eat.
That's much better.
Do you know what's also really frustrating? When they make these changes, they're going to nerf Moira's damage, and they probably won't buff the heals. They'll be like, Moira's dealing too much damage for our liking. And it's like, yeah, because healing doesn't do anything. So we're just DPSing. Chase. Oh, oh.
Let the dragon consume you!
Activating self-destruct sequence.
My condition is improved. Wounding you. Surrender to my will.
Die. Thank you. Die. Okay, no thank you. Ah, Tracer.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Great minds are always persecuted. A sip for the
Yeah,
parched.
I don't think that hits. That's right. Leave our tank on the car.
A taste of poison. What is it now?
That's right, leave our tank in the front line. We're the worst team ever. Ah.
Experience tranquility.
You're broken. May I? Your end is within my reach.
Why did everyone back off?
I offer something more.
I can use a hand.
That's much better. Enhancing your vitals. A cure for all the ails. My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
Over there.
Pain is inevitable. Let go. Surrender to my will.
Let the dragon consume you!
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Should have tried to stay there and force the recall. Ah.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. Your end is within my reach. Give yourself to me.
Oh, no way.
Punch the payload! Win the fight!
I'm a sword. Misery made manifest.
You have my thanks.
Oh, no way, the Lucio just out of nowhere headshots. Double headshot, just, yeah. I guess his projectile's been buffed as well, right?
My condition is improved.
You can't hide.
Higher! Higher! High!
Experience tranquility.
Within my
Payload rolling out!
expect the unexpected. My power emanates.
Scanning.
30 seconds remaining.
My ultimate is charging.
Misery made manifest.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
You feel this? Surrender to my will.
Oh, my whole team just backs off. I'm in there with Coalescence and my team are at the choke point. They got scared of a Life Weaver tree?
Who's on fire?
I've dealt with cynics before.
Oh, come on! We can put the payload right in the back!
Dragon consume you!
Payload rolling out!
60 seconds remaining.
A taste of poison.
Activating self-destruct sequence!
The barrier has fallen!
Nice. DM.
Receive my aid.
No way.
30 seconds remaining.
Attack now! We are running out of time!
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Ten seconds
Let's
remaining.
get a move on and finish this! Push the payload! Win the fight!
Oh.
Found an enemy!
We are outnumbered.
No opposition.
Complete.
Because my team run and hide from everything the enemy uses.
2-0.
Like, I'm tanking the damage. They're all shooting at me. They can walk for free half the time.
Hi!
Humanity is shackled.
Honestly, that strat is still the best I can come up with. I'm trying different stuff, right? Each game I'm like... I mean, I'm not really try-harding different stuff. Like, I was excited at the start of the season, and then I went, okay, that doesn't work. I can't play my normal game, so this is exciting. I'll try something new. And then when you realize that just right click is Moira now, it's like, really?
Not on purpose.
And now I'm not having any fun at all. This is terrible.
5,
I had more fun in Orisa Hog meta.
1. Attackers incoming.
Misery
Stop
made
the
manifest.
I'm surprised that didn't hit me.
What is it now? Your fate is in my grasp. Receive my aid.
Enemy spotted.
Eyes open now. A taste of poison. My aid.
C'est pas tout le monde qui a chassé l'autre.
Over here.
Hiya.
A cure for all the tales. Eagerly asked for my help. Misery made manifest. Surrender to my will.
Enemy spotted. Activating self-destruct sequence. Booting up.
Ears ringing.
Now, to start anew.
Over here. Found an enemy.
You cannot escape me.
Enemy spotted. Found an enemy.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. I require assistance. Repairing your cellular makeup.
Hi.
Culture 76 online.
안녕. Hiya. Hey.
Taste enhancing your vitals.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
My will. Misery made manifest.
I spotted it.
Murdering you.
Behind you. Hi.
Your end is within my reach. Your strength becomes mine.
Willpower burns within me.
Sure.
Yo, yo. You finally caught a stream. Ah, worst timing. Season 9.
Let go.
Watch your back.
They're a marvel.
Brit. Oh, really? Brit. There we go.
My power emanates.
Who needs healing?
A taste of poison. Misery made manifest. Be nourished. Reforming you.
Tactical visor activated.
Surrender to my will.
Let them up. The dragon consume you.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Ah, the window ended. Right, they've got a grab, so I want to try and defend the, like, block the cart from moving as much as I can.
For the parched.
Because they're just going to grab this last bit. So ideally I wanted them to grab at the choke and not on the cart at the very end.
Progress is seldom won.
Unless they just used it and I missed something.
Defend until the end.
Pain is inevitable. Fate is immovable.
Ah, it's 1 second for my fade.
Stand firm for just a little while longer.
Bothersome.
Enemy spotted.
Receive my aid.
Passive team. I want to try and kill Zaya because she's high energy. Of course,
You can't hide.
my teammates run away. It's like 1 arrow and Zaya dies.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Group up with me.
You cannot escape me. You will be renewed.
60 seconds.
You're just going to let them push her. And then that happens. Then it, ah.
The dragon consume you.
不许走。
Surrender to my will.
Good luck, Diva.
30 seconds.
You got 10% for your bomb.
Hold strong for a bit longer.
Unlucky.
Let them up.
Great minds are always
World's most passive teammate.
Defeat.
within my.
Enemy makes scary noise and they all back off. But the thing is, they took the self-sustain out of Moira. That's the thing which annoys me. Like, that is so much of her kit. But the problem is, they can't, like, with the way that they've done things, they can't, like, change that. Because...
Pure class.
Okay, how do you give Moira self-sustain without giving Moira more healing, like, for her teammates? Because there's only one answer to that. And it's a disaster. So the problem that you've got is that you'd have to put it on grasp. Now think of what grasp is. Grasp is that now her primary damage and primary, like, basically you'd only right click. You've buffed the damage on grasp, right, very slightly. You've buffed the accuracy on grasp, like pretty much reverting it to what it was before. And now you're gonna buff the self-sustain on grasp as well. Why would Moira left click ever? Like, you're just gonna grasp. Like, now it's not a good solution. It also requires 0 skill. Like, Moira's right click is basically her least skillful ability, right? I'd say it's less skillful than her left click.
Humanity is shackled.
You know, all of this could have been solved a long time ago if Overwatch just implemented weapon damage and armor types. Like, sorry, ability, health, armor, you know, types of things, right? So if you can have supports on, like, cloth armor, then what you can do is you can make specific heroes and abilities deal extra or less damage against cloth armor. And you can have heavy armor on tanks, right? And so you can have specific abilities or subsets of heroes or whatever dealing less damage or more damage to armor. So they would have been able to solve goats, right? Back when people were stacking 4 tanks, you could have buffed Junkrat or Pharah against heavy armor, right? And then it would become really inefficient to run those heroes because they'd just melt to specific heroes. But Overwatch have given themselves no methods of fine-tuning the game, like the balance.
Surrender to my will. Come to your end. Enemy here! Repairing your cellular makeup.
Ugh.
Poison. Your strength. Second eye offers something more. Next, flashpoint. Your end is within my reach.
We don't go that way.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! When we squish up.
I couldn't fire the orb in time. I think the orb might kill him as well there.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Bothersome.
Worse than Zarya Hog, worse than Orisa Hog.
Eyes open now.
Watch your back.
Big stanger left. Succumb to your end. To start anew.
My playstyle doesn't work, like, in a Overwatch 2. Like now,
Pain
season
is
9.
inevitable.
Oh, I might add, when I was talking about Zen buffs, right? Zen's now also the only character who can actually heal something when he uses his ult, right?
Surrender to my will.
Time for the wreck!
Reforming you.
What? G'day! You're a real lifesaver.
Your end is within my reach.
What?
I haven't really played Lifeweaver.
G'day!
Eyes open now. Pain is inevitable. A sip for the parched.
Soldier is out of position.
Defend the objective.
Why did it ping the objective there? Listening for footsteps.
Over here.
Interesting.
Let's attack the objective.
Next, flashpoint.
There he is. Wah, wah.
There's a test subject.
Over there! Enemy spotted! I see an enemy!
Receive my aid.
Enemy here.
Cannot escape me. Such grievous wounds.
What?
Surrender to my will. Armageddon. A taste of poison. You're broken. May I?
Soldier, you had a damage buff against me. You had a hitbox. Like, well, yeah, that's what I mean. I have reduced self-healing. How are you losing that fight?
I offer something more.
Time for the reckoning!
Misery made manifest.
Okay, my whole team's dead.
The enemy advances on our point. Fend them off.
Hey! Hey! What?
Time again to try again.
Enemy here!
Repairing your cellular makeup. Big stanger left.
Let's take him to the wasteland!
Your fate is in my grasp.
Oh, no way. I tried to fade react that.
Bothersome.
Okay, that should be GG.
Hey! G'day! What?
A cure for all the ails.
Play of the game.
I don't know who I'd go this patch. I may even go Zen if they took Moira. Maybe Lifeweaver, maybe Alari, maybe Brig. I don't know yet. Because it's a reset. These are only placements on this account. My main accounts are Masters 1 at the moment. Well, no, I say main account, and it's the one which I've played on this season's Masters 1. I was GM5, I dropped to Master 1. Experimenting. But it's still early in the season. We just got to grind it. No, I think Brig's got a lot of value in the fact that she can still sustain and damage. Yeah, there's a lot of GMs, and I recognize a lot of players like around these ranks. The things which get me, for example, are like, okay, so, right, they want to stop burst damage, right? So Hanzo doesn't do the one shot, right? Against the bots haven't changed their health, so hang on. So okay, like against Moira, so Hanzo doesn't one shot, right? But to compensate, they make the hitbox bigger, and right. So then what happens is Hanzo gets a mercy. And now Hanzo's even more deadly than before. Because before the mercy didn't make much of a difference. But now, with a mercy boost, you've got larger projectiles. So now suddenly a boosted Hanzo's a menace.
Don't you see? I will do what I must.
Double kill.
And that's where you get things like when BAP's window comes into play. Yeah. No, well, you should have seen him in the early Overwatch, like Overwatch 1. In early Overwatch 1, his projectiles were a lot bigger. Probably what they are now, actually. I think they've probably reverted them to what they were back in Overwatch 1, but they also moved a lot slower. And then you had Scatter.
I will do what I must.
Scatter Arrow was brilliant. It gave Hanzo something to a way to threaten tanks. Like, I was really good with Scatter Arrow, like ridiculously good, because you could one shot a Winston that jumped on you if you shot it at the perfect like angle on his feet. So you could like just yeah, basically crush it. Hanzo didn't. Am I right in thinking Hanzo didn't have this jump either? He didn't have that, like his dash. He only had wall climb, right?
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I can't remember. Maybe he did. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was right in thinking that. I can aim. I'm just out of practice aiming. As weird as that sounds. Like, when I started playing Moira, because I was full-time DPS before, and my aim was alright. It wasn't like the best in the game. I played DPS to top 500 because of positioning and cutting off angles and stuff. Not the direct like 1v1 aim, but I could aim really well. Like, I was a Widowmaker in the beta, Widowmaker main in the beta, and Team Fortress 2 and all sorts of things, sniping. But when all you do in the games is focus on like dodging and sustaining damage and your basic right click, you lose your aim. It's like I haven't been playing FPS games.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it.
Yeah, but it's not the same, because I always used to be terrible at tracking targets, and I was really good at flick shots. So I'd play these like burst heroes, and I would always flick onto the target and fire. And then Moira's the opposite. I was tracking, right? And now I'm quite good at tracking targets, but I'm pretty dire at like aiming anything else. Hey, we've got an Orisa. Ash's dynamite probably procs the passive, doesn't it?
Pain is inevitable.
Over here.
No, that's ridiculous.
Enhancing your vitals.
That's the thing, you think about how often like Hanzo can proc the passive compared to heroes like Tracer and Ashe. You need one bullet. Lucky the Ashe can't hit me. Ah, geometry. Ah.
My power emanates. Pain is inevitable. What is it now?
Dynamite. Dynamite. There you go.
Big stanger left. Surrender to my will.
Allah, teammates! This ends now.
Aww. The investment to kill the Orisa just didn't pay off.
Come on, let's push him out.
Like, fortify and then her ult.
Now, to start anew.
Oh, I've missed it.
Pain is inevitable.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
My condition is improved.
I'm so shit today. Oh no, all planned. Okay, yeah, I'm so shit today. Oi, oi, cheeky.
Time again to try again.
My whole team run away though. Like, you lose one player and they're just like, no, we can't possibly fight.
Taste of poison.
Hostiles are
Hang on, fire.
Enemy located. Preparing you that your end is within my reach.
I'm so dead.
Stay out of my way. Drop that
Evolution
paper.
is a painful
Hey,
task to
thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it.
There's a test subject. Easily made manifest. Your strength becomes mine. Reforming.
Oh, crap.
A taste of poison. What is it now? Surrender to my will.
All that payload!
That's such a good slide. Unfortunately, I know he's pushed off point, but he also ran the other side of the world. I guess it works out this time. No. Win condition after this fight is them taking the cart, so. Yeah, that's what I believe. Like, they should do. Or you add a cooldown to it.
Eyes open now. Your end is within my reach.
30 seconds remaining.
Pain is inevitable.
This ends now.
10 seconds
Unassailable prowess.
Ow. Oh, Hog's fault.
Surrender to my will.
No, damage orb didn't fire, but I think we've done enough. Team spawned. Cool.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
I think a lot of the Life Weavers were maybe the Mercy players, because I'm just not seeing Mercy players. Either Mercies are in quick play, or they're not playing the game, or they could have gone to Life Weaver.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
Hey, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it.
Let's get this show on the road.
Remember, don't split the party.
Pure class.
I think Mercy's okay, but she's just really boring because, like, before, like, okay, DPS players go, oh, the best way to play Mercy is just to, like, hardcore amp, right? And I didn't agree with that because she, for one, like, the heals through shields is very important, mobility, right, res and all this stuff. But now, this season, it is just, like, you do one thing and somehow you've got to survive as well. And the problem is that you get a lot of the Mercy streamers are not amp bots, right? They went for heal and movement, and that style's massively nerfed. Oh, that's so. Oh, don't even need this health pack.
I'm restored.
Rude. And then Moira's here. Aww.
Great minds are always persecuted.
I'm checking in.
No wind is truly mortal. A stick for the parched.
The game is always better when Zen is not meta. Always.
I'm no easy mark.
You're broken. May I have a cure for all the tales.
We're wasting so much time taking this mega scenic route. I just heard him hook, right?
Cannot escape me. Mending you. Surrender to my will.
Don't know why I even tried, like... Orb, thank you. We just waste so long going in somewhere where they're not going to be anyway. We don't need to take that high ground. Like, we've got enough that we can literally just poke them off of it. Yeah, we went all the way around this huge scenic route and it's like a minute and a half gone. But I watched it in an OWL game once and they did it. And they did it in like 10 seconds. That's the difference. Why? Look, we'd be at the point right now. They're turning this into a one fight. We'll have one fight. Whereas if we went the other way, like just any way over here. Right, this is the best I can. I'm just trying to make people look this way. So our team can actually move, but they're not moving. Come on, there's 3 players on me. My team better be in the point. Why will they not move? They're waiting until the last second. We have enough time for 2, possibly 3 fights if they're quick. If we W in and lost it quickly and they used ults. Like, what are my team doing? I thought he was going to drop. Damn it, I need this ult. I need the ult. It just wouldn't generate enough. Oh my fucking god. How long do they just want to take to do anything? Like, what is the point in them going up top and just standing there? They're not doing anything. It's beyond ridiculous. Like, who attacks like that? Who? Right. So what? So is the game plan to get up top and then just poke? What, with a Ramatra? So what? So let's have a look at our poke heroes. Oh, Ashe, maybe Bap. Is that the plan? Like, right, look, they're up here now. Ramatra's going there. So let's have a look at the macro here. Oh, look, they're no longer there. Okay. Hog's already retreating. Goes to the door. No, right. They're off of there. So at 3:31 seconds. And hey, look, now we push the point. Fine. Could have just done it direct. No problem. But okay. And now back they go. Okay, so 2:30. Ramatra's trying to win this high ground. We've got a pick, right? Sure, okay. Like, fine. We lost one as well. But we've got a pick. 2:18. Cole versus Cole, stalemate. Ashe just stands there, doesn't hear a hog walk around the corner. Fine, we lose this fight. Okay, cool. But then this, like... I don't get it. Like, we've been able to just pressure them off of here anyway. So now, rather than just quickly running up here when they've got players out of position, right? We've got to deal with this. Rather than doing that, they go back up top again. Enemy team's already left. They've already Brexited out of there.
60 seconds.
Stand up top with a shield. Oh, and rely on one Ashe. One Ashe when they can just hide behind cover. And now, great opportunity for my team to go. We've got a Roadhog chasing. We've got a Moira chasing. Tracers chasing. They're not looking, right? This is the perfect opportunity to just take this space. You can even take this space if you want, right? Get up here. They can go right around and start pressuring them. Those players will have to fall back here. Their team will be over here. We'll be on high ground here. Perfect opportunity to take the space. Let's see what the team does. Oh, well done.
30 seconds. 10 seconds remaining.
It's because of all the guides that people follow where they say, oh no, you get all these really bad coaches who are just constantly like, take the high ground. You've got to be on the high ground. The high ground's such an advantage. And then you say, well, why is the high ground an advantage? Can anyone tell me why high ground's an advantage in chat? Right, the one that I like the best out of those answers is because peak is advantage. Right, if you're on
I carry my burdens alone.
certain high grounds, right? So this maybe like it is kind of a bad example. Up here is a much better example. Right, you're on this high ground up here. Enemies pushing forward. You can fire. That's annoying, but I can still explain it. Right, you can fire. I could do it in the spawn. Pretty much whichever spawn I'm in.
Select your hero.
So when you're on high ground, you can fire down onto low ground, and if you get hit, you can step backwards. An enemy cannot see you, right? You get to disengage from the fight. The enemy on the low ground, they do not get the option to disengage. They can't just step back, right? They have to find other forms of cover, which normally put them in like a choke point. For example, if I'm up here fighting that tracer over there, from here, I get to choose that to go here. But that tracer doesn't get to choose. Like, when I disengage, the tracer can't do anything, right? But where does tracer disengage? They have to go to a wall, right? We can basically stand and play in the open because we get to disengage. That's why high ground's an advantage. If the enemy team aren't below, or you know, you don't need to disengage against them, there's no advantage to the high ground apart from slightly better vision maybe and a very slight increase in headshot accuracy. But with Overwatch hitboxes, to be honest, even the old ones, that's barely a... Oh, I'm so bad today. I'm just gonna... I'm done with teams. Hey, Halloween, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, of course. Oh, thanks, Diva. Nice, and we cap the point. Space creation, team taking space. It's good.
Great minds are always persecuted.
No, I always prefer solo queue.
Your end is within my reach.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Pain is inevitable.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, really?
Enhancing your vitals. All experiments must come to an end.
Ah.
I am ready to activate the sound barrier. There goes his beat.
No opposition is insurmountable.
Hey, Tony, that's awesome. Oh, really, soldier. Oh, this might not work. Okay. I should have done better there. Much better. Chase is a bit alone, but there's not a lot we can do. Widow. Increased hitboxes, of course. I was playing Makisal the other day.
In tip-top shape.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Ah.
Unassailable prowess.
I messed that up as well.
For the pod payload is in our care.
And that.
I require assistance.
Widowmaker here.
Great minds are always persecuted. Eyes open now. Be nourished.
Thank you very much for the sub. I can't see who it is. Oh.
Surrender to my will.
Someone gonna... Oh, the movement there was just sublime.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
30 seconds.
Gotta pick up the pace. Time's running
No
out.
opposition is insurmountable.
Oh, we're outnumbered.
Make haste.
The payload stopped. Incoming!
Strength becomes mine.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to go for the Zen.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Round 1 complete. Team kill. Score 1-0. Switching sides.
Pure class.
Honestly, I'm not thinking about why we're losing the game. I'm literally just playing the game. I mean, it's pretty much going to be a troll season from me anyway.
I will find the key.
Warm up those legs. We've got work to do.
Like, it's certainly not a try-hard season.
You have a band-aid?
Who exactly do you think I am?
Someone who carries band-aids? Guess not.
Because it is the worst season. The game is so bad right now.
Breathing petrol
It's just horrible.
or something more
Blizzard have no
interesting?
idea what they're doing. It's like
No, thank you.
they actually
I'll just
would have had
observe.
some sort of meeting, a discussion, made these changes and gone, right, I think this is what we're settling on as the final batch of changes. And they then agreed and went, yeah, okay, let's do it. This is going to be better.
Stop the payload.
They actually would have had that meeting and discussion, and this is what they came up with.
Sniper.
And I was really excited for them, like, freshening the game up.
Your end is within my reach. That's much better.
Alright, it's just 275 health Zen with larger, like, what? Like, why did they think that Zen's orbs need to be, like, easier to hit?
No opposition is insurmountable.
Zen should literally be a glass cannon, and as he provides so much, like, additional damage for the team, he should be the easiest hero to kill in the game by far. It's like when they introduced the kick. Not needed. He should be a glass cannon. Instead, he's taken on a Roadhog here, and nearly winning.
A taste of poison. I'm restored.
No, it's 275 health with hitbox increase, like, for his projectiles.
Pain is inevitable.
With additional buffs on his kick, you know, the thing that which shouldn't exist on him anyway. And everyone else has reduced healing, and he's got now pretty much the only thing in the game that can heal, which is his ult. And it's the only support ult that's, like, other than Bat.
EMP activated.
Aye. Helps address the tank issue. What was the tank issue?
Keep an eye out.
Big Stylerlat.
Got one here.
Oh, my orb! That's such a skill orb. It bounced up to him.
Surrender to my will.
Yeah.
Nothing remains.
60 seconds remaining.
Hi.
Your end is within my reach.
What's up?
Team, move forward, please.
30 seconds.
Someone here. Hold up the defense for just a little longer.
Great minds are always persecuted.
I've got a few tricks. Enemy here. Enemy here!
10 seconds.
You cannot escape me.
Got one here.
My condition is improved. Pain is inevitable.
Save your KDA, huh? I always laugh when people are that obsessed with the stats. It's like, why not just go for the contest? What if there's a 0.001% chance that you can just kill everyone?
Play of the game.
They're the kind of people who'll be like, "Oi, show me your stats. Oh, look how many. Look at your accuracy and your depth and." They're those kind of people. What's my healing per 10 this season? I don't show my stats. Like, I need incentive. Yeah, stats are meaningless. Look, I would say, hey, I need a gifted sub or something, right? But I'll just show you just so that... Oh, wait. Where is it? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we've only played a few games, so this one doesn't really matter that much. So we're on 7.3 healing and 8.8 damage. Yeah, that's the problem, because I'd say it as like a joke, and then someone would do it, and it's like, that's not what I want, so... it's, yeah, I thought I better show it quickly. I don't think we've played against or with a single Mercy today. Like, Mercies are literally on strike. And to be honest, Moira should probably join him. In fact, supports should just go on strike. We should just rally, Brig style, all the supports and just go on strike.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
There's just so much damage that's been done this season, and they can't just revert it. So the game's just going to be bad for quite a while, I think. It's like they've introduced stacks. Horrible. Like, in the high ranks. Because what you now get is max min-maxing.
I still have much to learn.
You literally get 5 top 50 players or something, right? Or top 100 players. And you get 4 of them on, like, GM4 accounts or something. And yeah, okay, you can't do it right all the way up to Challenger, right? Champion, even. but you can boost accounts like 10 times quicker, or like one single account. So you have one person playing on their main, and other people who are high rank players playing on Smurf accounts that are within range. Yeah, okay, fine. That was my bad.
Now, to start anew.
We're against very good players this game.
Misery made manifest. Reforming you. You cannot escape me. Your fate is within my grasp.
I was trying to get the pocket out of him as well. No way. Okay, and the orb gets damaged. That's a nice bounce. Does it bounce back? Yes. Bit more damage.
We're outnumbered.
Lose anyway.
I've dealt with cynics before.
I don't know. I'm not. At the start of the season, I was like, I'm gonna try and make this work. Now I'm literally just playing games. I honestly don't care about what's best. These streams are not educational. Don't copy what I do. We're just playing and we'll do whatever we feel like. Like this. I feel like doing this. Yeah. So half of them, like, would have missed.
I offer something more. Such grievous wounds.
Tactical visor activated.
Okay, they use like every ult. Go on, whole hog. Whole hog.
Need a moment to recharge. Let go. Come on, short. Be nourished. Your end is within my hand.
Surrender to my will.
Of course. Oh, we're dead anyway. Hey.
60 seconds.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
Eat it up, everyone!
You cannot escape me.
I'm feeling good!
30 seconds remaining.
Let me back you! Let me back! Oh, hey!
Your end is within my reach.
To the wasteland!
On team.
Eyes open.
Get some healing beats going!
Tango slow.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Is there still someone around there?
Objective A
Or do we kill them all?
Escort the payload.
Over here!
Big stanger lap. The payload moves towards our desired outcome.
So what's stopping Hog from just pushing down here now? Yeah, not with you. Yeah, I'm on the cart, honey. Like, I'm discorded, ready for the pops up top.
Into the iris.
Oh, no way I'm...
They finally got up there.
Moving the payload.
Time again to try again.
Just out of nowhere, a healer comes around the corner, right?
Over here.
Your end is within my reach.
Enemy spotted.
This game's just so dull.
Position is insurmountable.
Payload.
60 seconds remaining.
You cannot escape me. Payload is in our care.
We can't even kill the lamp because of a fucking lamp.
30 seconds
Apparently the hitbox on lamp didn't get bigger. It can hide behind a fucking street light.
Great minds are always persecuted. Reforming you.
10 seconds.
Let's go.
Hey Shadow, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Team kill. Round
Big
1
stanger lack.
complete. Score 1-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defense.
I've got a lot of viewers today, and I think it's because you guys enjoy my misery. That's very mean of you. Yeah, I am onto ya. I'm onto ya. But look, I'm okay with that. If you get comfort in the fact that I'm miserable playing this game right now, if that even gives you any comfort, I'm okay with it.
Cheer 100 bit for your suffering.
Thank you very much for the bits for my suffering.
That one knows nothing.
It thrills me to put aside.
Yeah, but you're not playing the game right now, so therefore I'm the one suffering.
It thrills me.
Kind words. Thank you.
Am I taking one for the team then? Like, none of you guys want to actually play the game because it's so bad, but you kind of still want to be involved in Overwatch. So you're like, I tell you what I'll do. I'll come watch somebody else play, and that will give me some element of satisfaction. But I don't actually have to play the game. You know what? I used to do that for League of Legends. Like, I stopped playing the game because it got really annoying, and I ended up just watching streams and watching like pro tournaments and stuff because I didn't actually want to play anymore. No chance to heal him up. Oh wait, even with Anna's nade. What do we do now? Hey, we got a heal. Oh. We're just trying to be distracting. It was a good effort, I think. Of course, nade doesn't do much. Nade was basically, it will keep people alive. You don't need anti-nade anymore because DPS can just kill everything through targets. Like, oh no, look, I've been naded. Look, my tank's been naded. Now I can't heal him. We can't heal him anyway. So it doesn't make any difference. Like, I have not noticed nade's impact in this game at all because everyone is permanently naded. Aren't a load of content creators over at like some Blizzard camp like right now? I wonder what, like, guys, great things are gonna come in the game. Like, meanwhile, Blizzard's probably offering them, like, exclusive stuff, right? You watch how positive. We're so excited about the future of Overwatch, guys. Don't give up on it.
Surrender to my will.
Literally, through Coalescence, we just get dinked by an inaccurate headshot. And that's it. That's it.
Stop the payload, you imbecile.
Like, that was... Widow would have done that alone. Like, the rest... The fact that there was a Transcendent didn't matter. Widow is capable of doing that on her own.
Patch me up.
Incoming.
Breaking them down.
Mending you. Administer.
Tremble before me.
Open fire.
I reach kill.
Eyes on a target. Come to my position. Get them off the payload.
300 health won't even help Moira because she can't sustain. You could give her 400 health, nothing's gonna happen.
Great minds are always persecuted. Reforming you.
It's go time.
The payload is approaching.
Good block, Doomfist. Oh. Lamb.
Watch yourself. Damn.
Start payload.
Good game. Carry on support. You don't do anything on support. Like, at best you kind of stall them from doing stuff. That's about it. Look, honestly, I probably could figure out the best. I may have already figured out the best way to play Moira this season when I said just full DPS, never heal anything, right? That may have been the best way to play Moira this season, but honestly, just the state of the game, I can't be bothered to figure it out properly. Like, I was really excited, and that's what's caused, like, the burnout here. Because I was really excited for the new season. I was like, finally, they're making the changes. They're reducing healing on support. They're coming up with new things. They're doing a rank reset. They didn't even do a rank reset properly. Like, this is how bad the season is. Everything that they've said that I was excited for, they've genuinely fucked up. And people in the stream will know that I'm normally pretty positive about the game. Like, normally quite positive. And even though Moira's, like, kind of rubbish, and I say, okay, look, Anna, BAP need a few nerfs and things like that, right? Generally, I'm positive about the game. While all the other content creators and stuff are saying, oh, this game's trash, it's dying, it's dead. I'm just like, Overwatch is still the best game out there. Right now, I cannot say that. Like, genuinely, I'd rather be playing Apex Legends, like, than this game right now. Because it's just, it plays horribly. The entire macro game plays horribly. They didn't do a proper rank reset. Like, the rank reset, again, they're scared. They're scared to just go, everybody's effectively bronze. Right? Let's wipe everything. Let's go. Start from it. So what happens? Your top 500 players, would it be fair to say most top 500 players probably play the game more than your casuals, right? If that's true, and they're worried about, oh, you're going to get top 500 players stomping over bronze, yeah, for like a week, because top 500s play the game often. So they're going to get onto the game, they're going to stomp everyone in the first few games. Great. If you're a gold player, don't play for a couple of days, and you'll miss that. But also, if you're a gold player, you get to play with some of the top 500 players. And you get replay footage and things of them, right? It's a few days. And then your high rank players are just going to accelerate way ahead. A few lucky stragglers are going to join them. A few top 500s may just get really unlucky and hang back for a few more days. But generally, they're just going to accelerate ahead, stomp the first few games, and they'll be climbing. But what you get there is all the effectively boosted players, not just boosted from by like other players, but the players who've been boosted by certain metas. So all of those ones will drop down to whatever the current, you know, obviously current meta players will get boosted by that, but at least we've reset it so you don't have players who were boosted in a previous meta that got fixed. Now they're playing at the wrong rank, and yeah, it gets all like stupid. But you would have had, you know, there's nothing to worry about because the high rank players will just take off and become high rank again. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. But no, Blizzard couldn't do a rank reset properly. Instead, the fact that I'm like a few games in and it's saying, oh, Masters something. Oh, so they dropped me by like half a tier or something. Good rank reset there. Like, it's just poorly done. So everything that I was excited about, excited about the rank reset, not excited about the playing with friends, like grouping at GM level. That's just dumb. That's called peer pressure from a bunch of streamers. I was expecting heal nerfs. When they said the DPS passive, brilliant. That sounds like a really good idea. 20% heal reduction. Like on DPS hit. That adds value to being a DPS over, say, being a DPS Moira. That's what you need. Really good idea for the game. But then just these hitboxes, what the fuck have they done to the game? Like, you can't just suddenly up the damage output by, like... I mean, I would say, if you're looking at the numbers at the end of the game, DPS are doing, like, nearly double the damage they'd normally do in that time frame. And that's with them probably getting killed more often. Because they haven't got as much healing, and because the enemy DPS are doing more damage. Yeah, you can't dodge anything now. You just can't dodge. Dodging doesn't exist. You genuinely might as well stand still when you fight and just get your aim right if you're DPS. Because dodging just doesn't exist.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
The thing is, I don't even think that playing DPS is going to be any better. Like, people are, oh, DPS are good, they're strong, right? But the game as a whole is not enjoyable. So it's like, oh, look, so yeah, I can hit people easier and do all of this stuff. I don't think DPS is going to be enjoyable.
More field
because the other thing is, it's really hard to like outplay someone. It's kind of at this point where first to shoot wins. Oh my god, we've got a Mercy. Oh, because they played Moira in a game earlier. So have I taken like the Moira?
My power grows.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You cannot escape me.
Incoming.
Stand behind me, friend.
Stop the payload.
Surprised that didn't hit. That Widow must have had a really terrible aim to miss.
Your end is within my reach.
Uh-huh. That's why we jumped to the high ground, right? I can't out-heal a Lucio's damage. I cannot out-heal the damage that a Lucio puts out on my tank.
Now, to start anew.
Wipe them off the payload.
I require assistance. Sniper!
Oh, team is standing here.
I could use some.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
Because Lucio's hitting headshots for every shot.
Pain is inevitable.
Okay. We can't sustain this because DPS passive. Increased health on Widow.
No opposition is insurmountable.
Enemy over here.
Tactical visor activated.
Yeah, they don't play the hero. They know nothing. Also, Flats. Yeah, Flats is not a top gamer, so and Samito also, yeah. I mean, he's like skilled, but yeah, I also wouldn't take what he says seriously either. Like, Moira isn't that bad this season, but what I mean is, because everybody's bad, right? So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like Moira's trash. Moira's not trash. Support is trash. Support is trash and boring to play.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Sniper! Must be cautious.
Pulse bomb me, Tracer.
What is it now?
I'm staying here because I know that they've got the wall hack on and they're looking to get a shot on me. They're waiting for me to move, and if they're just waiting and not actually attack him, then that's going to be value. Oh, I missed the jump. I had to jump really late at the end of Fade to not get the high jump, but to get the low jump.
A taste of poison.
Oh, we die. Because Lucio can't miss.
Great minds are always persecuted. You cannot escape me.
Reality bends to my will.
My condition is improved.
Rally to me! Everyone push that payload back!
Tactical visor activated.
I require assistance. Your end is within my reach.
I can protect you!
Misery made not commit.
Get it!
I'm restored.
Surrender to my will.
It's the only thing Coalescence is good for is clearing mines. And even then, it's not great at that.
A taste of poison, reforming you.
30 seconds remaining.
Oops.
time to try again.
The payload
Your
has
end is
reached
within
the
my
checkpoint.
reach.
Uh-huh. Every tracer you come across now is like a rank 1 tracer.
Begins again. Big stanger left. Lending a hand.
The one hero that's been like consistently busted pretty much across the whole of Overwatch.
My power emanates. I require assistance.
Tactical visor activated.
You're slipping away. Pain is inevitable.
10 seconds remaining.
Victory grows ever further from their reach.
Reality bends to my will.
To my will. A taste of
Boop. Oh, kill.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the
Who's ready to have some fun? Who needs healing?
No, okay, what I'm like, right. Sorry, I just read in the YouTube chat, right? I'm not trying to throw shade on like people. What I'm saying about Flats is that I don't rate him as like a top player, right? Great content creator, I might add, but Samito, you've got to be careful with what he says because he basically cycles. Okay, Samito is the absolute master of content engagement, right? For example, here's a typical Samito week. Mercy's busted this season, right? Now, why would somebody say that? Because all the Mercy mains suddenly engage in the content, right? He will cycle through every hero to make sure that he's covered every community. It doesn't matter if it's controversial. In fact, it's better if it's controversial. He will cycle through an opinion on everything, right? And he'll have an opinion on every single hero in the game. No DPS passive, so we can actually tank a bit. No. Yeah, I mean, he definitely has biased opinions. As in, he wants to. You know, I won't. I've already said loads about him, and I honestly think he's a great guy, and like I think he's a great content creator and very useful, very good for Overwatch, right? And he puts a lot of work into what he does. And so he kind of has to have opinions on everything because everybody asks him, right? So, like, I don't mean anything bad from him. I just have issues with some of his balance and rating and ideas. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say.
With the payload, Bogamish. Need a moment to recharge. Surrender to my will.
Instant at your service. I see one.
Oh, you.
My condition is improved.
Tactical visor activated.
Aw.
I'm going on the attack. Let's move the payload together.
Your end is within
I'm
my
going
reach.
on the attack. Shot.
A taste of poison. Eyes open, man.
Incoming!
That's much better. You cannot escape me.
Get healed here.
My power emanates. Surrender to my will.
I'll heal you up.
Yeah, Samito quits Overwatch like twice or 3 times a season.
To start anew.
Again, content engagement.
Reality bend to my will.
I'm ready to
The
rally.
fact that we're talking about him means that what he's doing is working really well.
Owned by exceptionality.
ชีวิตปกป้องชีวิต
Not good enough.
I will not be denied. Repetition.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I don't think Metro's that hated. Like so although Metro blames everybody for every one of his deaths and every one of his losses, there's something at fault and it's never him and everybody's bad compared to him. I don't think that Metro's that hated. I think people like flock. You know, people are sheep. If it's fashionable to hate someone, they will hate them. It's basically like, you think about it, I'm one of the most hated players or streamers or whatever. Right? Because I play Moira. And it's like, you know, do I deserve being hated? I mean, I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, do I? Nah, it's just, it's like, kids, they have to flock onto stuff, right? If it's fashionable to hate someone, they'll hate. They're just sheep. They copy everybody else's. They don't have a mind of their own. Ugh.
Evolution is a painful path to walk. Careful, we're outnumbered. Reforming
Didn't want to go up there anyway.
surrender to my will.
Okay, I got their whole team on me.
ชีวิตปกป้องชีวิต
Receive my aid.
Tactical visor activated.
had a player there.
Progress is seldom won with ease.
60 seconds.
Reality bends to my
Alright.
will.
Rally to me!
Incoming!
Victory. Play of the game.
Plenty for everyone.
Your end.
Yeah, Metro's in a weird spot, I think, because obviously the more like angry, complainy, blamey he is, the more engagement he gets. So it's like, if he stops it, more people would, I guess, like and not hate on him, but he'd get less viewers. So it's like, it's worked for him. Now the question is it intentional at that point? Does he over-exaggerate his hate deliberately for content? Or does he just need to, like, yeah, exactly. People, I mean, that's probably why I've got so many viewers today, because I'm being, like, an angry bitch, right? That's probably why. No one's here for the Moira gameplay. No one's here for the education. There's no education today. Yeah, and I think he's alright. I think he's just, you take what he says with a pinch of salt. Like, he'll sit there and flame you all day and things like this, but he needs to find a reason to justify, and it's also engaging for his viewers and stuff. So whatever. I bet you, like, Metro's a nice guy in person. Like, you'd go have a beer with him, right? And he'll be absolutely fine. He'll probably be a good laugh. That's how I try to, like, gauge people. You get some people that you just would never socialize with in person. You know they're an absolute twat, for lack of a better word, right? Just in person they're a dick, online they're a dick. There's a lot of people who are like that, but there's some people who are just like, you know what, I reckon they'd be absolutely sound in person. No, I like Kefri. I think Kefri's awesome. I think Kefri got a crap load of hate and people jumping on the bandwagon with that as well. But okay, no, I don't really have opinions when you start getting outside of Overwatch, like, on people. This isn't like Arcs roast the content creators day. I mean, it kind of has been, not intentionally. Like, everyone's got their own game, okay? So I respect the hustle. But yeah, so yeah, whatever. Also, you can tell I'm tilted because I try to live by the philosophy that small minds talk about people, good minds talk about events, and great minds talk about ideas. I think that's the way that it goes. And so, for example, I would say that the people who are... I mean, you can kind of judge by that, right? So, are your typical conversations about people? Are your typical conversations about events? Or are your typical conversations about ideas? And I try to lean as much towards, like, ideas as possible. Yeah, I know. I don't talk about it. Normally it's a little glancing thing, right? But I'm frustrated today, so this is my frustrated side. Like, I'll shit on anything at the moment. Like, it's not my normal style. It's not like, oh, yeah, this isn't who I am. So if you're following or whatever for this type of content, that's not what you get here. But right now, honestly, Overwatch is so shit and I'm just tired and frustrated. Because it's like they fucked up the game that I enjoy playing. And it's like, what do I do from here? Because it's like, there isn't an Overwatch addiction, right? If I don't like it, I'm not going to play it. I don't need, like, to stream or create content or YouTube. I don't do this for a living. So I've got another hobby that's really exciting as well. Like, I'm flying FPV drones. I am really, really enjoying it. And yeah, so it may end up being that I just go, you know what, I'll take a break from the game, take a break from streaming and stuff. I mean, I may open the stream and show some like drone stuff. Moira's alright, just the game's bad. Like, I can't play a style that I like to play. Like, Moira's definitely less fun. They've put all of her power in her right click, which is just, it's the least skillful. Like, there's no skill expression that I can do. Basically, the only way that I can have any, like, use my skill on Moira and things I've learned is by full DPS and right clicking a lot. And fade jumps to positions to right click a lot. Nah, Overwatch would not feel even remotely different if I wasn't there. Like, some regulars coming into the stream and stuff would notice if I wasn't here. But the majority of the player base, it'd be like 3 months and someone would be like, someone would mention Moira and they'd just be like, oh, I haven't seen Moira Tech in a while.
Select your hero.
And then that's it.
Humanity is shackled.
Well, the other thing that I've always said, right, is that if ever I stop enjoying playing the game, I may end up going into more of a
Dangerous.
guide, coaching, VOD reviewing kind of thing. The problem is, I don't want to VOD review this game as it is. Like, it's just, what am I going to VOD review? Oh, yeah, you couldn't do anything there because the DPS just, they can hit you from across the map. And yeah, there's nothing you could do.
Your end is within my reach.
Oh, Zen discorded you, so you've got no choice but to run and hide.
Enhancing your vitals. A taste of poison.
So I can't go and engage on that soldier. I know he's dead anyway now, but I can't go and engage on him because Zen's got the straight angle. Like, they discord me here. I basically have to retreat.
Don't let them get away with this!
I offer something more.
Don't let them push it any further.
Jesus, have they increased his boot?
Misery made manifest. I'm restored. Eyes open now.
They've got us outnumbered.
Wow. Yeah, they literally just, they've messed up this game big time. Like, big time. They do realise that for like Owl and stuff, Lucio's meta anyway, right? Because in scrims and things.
Surrender to my will. The robot is in our possession.
Double.
My ultimate is up here on the
Viable progress. Your end is within my reach. Big stanger lap.
Oh, no way.
You will be released. A taste of poison.
That warms the bones. Robot secure. Repeat. Robot secure.
Skirmish. Pain is inevitable.
I've got no cooldowns. This is not good, actually.
Good job, everyone.
That's much better. Your end is within my reach. Bothersome.
I'm fired up right now. My ultimate.
Yes, someone at Blizzard is just like, I want you to be like, I'm a yes guy. Say anything, I'll make it happen. They're like, make Lucio's boot bigger? Yes. Give Zen 275 health? Yes. It's like, I'm struggling to aim. Make aiming easier? Yes.
You cannot escape me. I require assistance. Surrender to my will. They've taken the robot. To me. How irksome.
Stay out of my way.
Oh dear.
Great minds are always persecuted. Pure class. Big stanger lap.
Enemy hands.
Lending a hand.
Got meds. Who needs them?
They're gaining on us. Stop them.
Enemy on the move. Stop them.
Come.
Chuck your visor
Receive my aid.
Not good enough.
Funny thing is, this game isn't too bad. Hey look, they haven't got Zen. Like, it's still bad, but it's not too bad.
Progress is seldom won with ease. Coalescence is charging.
Got it.
You cannot escape me.
Enemy spotted.
The robot is in our possession.
Hey. Revert all the hitboxes. That would be a start. Then we can actually assess the game. It's simple. Just all of the hitbox changes. Remove everything that they did. There's not a single good one of those.
A taste of poison.
Strat! They stop them from pushing ahead! We need to stop them!
Surrender to my will. Your assistance is appreciated. Repairing your cellular makeup.
No, I actually think the DPS passive's good. It's just, it's combined with the hitboxes. That's the problem. The DPS passive won't be as bad if the damage was normal, but you've literally like tripled everyone's damage and 20% off of all the healing. It's like, I mean, I'm exaggerating on triple, right? But you get what I mean.
They've taken the robot.
Like, the healing's a problem because there's too much damage.
Pain is inevitable.
Simple geometry.
I offer something more. Misery made manifest. Double. Big starlight. Lending a hand.
60 seconds.
Yeah, like, the healing's not a problem, but as I said, your diamond tracers that you're against now are now top 500 tracers with this change. That's the problem. It would be the same as you playing against Smurfs. Like, in all of your Smurf DPS in all of your games. That's why you're struggling to heal. It's the same level of struggle to heal as if you're against Smurfs. We're moving Karte, which is great.
Approaching the final station. Overtime.
You really asked for my
Approaching the
We're
final
almost there! Don't leave the robot!
We only need to stop them once.
approaching the final
bothersome.
This is actually...
Let's put an end to this.
Can they snowball it?
Misery made manifest.
They do need to win a couple of fights, but... Hey, April, welcome to Club Moira Tech. That's a YouTube membership for those on Twitch. I appreciate it. I will notice your comments, your chat messages and comments a lot more. Oh crap.
Surrender to my will.
I'm on fire.
It's such the enemy is pushing their
They've had to move the cart with this. Come on. There we go. Oh.
victory.
Oh, a game without Zen is actually playable Overwatch.
Play of the game.
It's not good Overwatch, it's just playable. Guys, I wonder what rank we're gonna get. Like, we've completed there's this mystery, right? Guys, any predictions what rank we're gonna get? Like, I don't know. Like, this would be the exciting point, right, where we find out where we get placed. Where do you reckon we're gonna get placed? Seeing Wood 1, Champ 1, Plat 1, Champ 3, Master 2. I don't know. Oh, Master 1. So 2 people have picked Master 1. That's the majority, I think. Let's find out. Oh my god. Why do they put a spoiler on the last one? It's so dumb. Like, this should be the big reveal. Not just having some little thing saying predicted rank. Because what? Are Blizzard going to then get it wrong with their predicted rank? Like, are they going to go, hey, look, we predicted our own game wrong after all the placements were done and there's nothing else to do? Why would it ever change? Like, just don't show that on the previous screen. It's so stupid. Like, this gets through their development team, through their testing, right? No one thought to say, maybe people want to see the reveal. Not just have it sat there on the screen before this. What is the point in this animation? It's just dumb. They've messed things up, guys. They've messed things up big time. But what can you do? Right, guys. I gotta get some sleep. I'm being a grumpy old man at this point. Like, I hope you enjoyed the grumpy stream. There'll probably be more on the way. Because, yeah. I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, it's just Overwatch, I guess. I'm sure a lot of people felt the same going from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. I liked I liked the change from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. But yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? So some people are probably feeling that there. This season change, nah, it's not sitting well with me. We'll still have some fun, right? We'll still play some games. We'll get creative. I'm gonna hope that meaningful changes that will make the game fun and competitive come into play. And who knows, maybe this radical change is then what is needed for Blizzard to properly balance the game. So we'll see. I mean, I've got Fade in my sleep, so I think I'll be all right. But yeah, we'll see. Right, catch you later, guys. Let's say hi to Zero. He comes in the stream every now and again. Good friend of Keysol, so catch you later. Bye.